TL Entertainment.
Greetings, boys and girls. I'm Andy Dion from The Entertainment, and today we're here for another episode within Roller Coaster Tycoon. This is still a part of the two videos I recorded 3 years ago, and I'm recorded enough for 3 videos, so this is the second episode from those 2 videos. And we're still here setting up the entrance and exit for the maze that we just put up. I think this is Diamond Heights. I think that's the scenario that we are on. I can't really remember the name of the place. And sadly it is post-commentary, so yeah. I mean, obviously, since it was 3 years ago since I recorded the footage. Sadly, we do actually have to wrap it all the way around like that. I mean, I suppose I could connect it up to the normal path by the haunted house area, which I think I do eventually. I might actually do it, like, really soon. I'm not sure. Huh, maybe I just have the weird, nice garden area, like, over here next to all this stuff. So it was in this area, it was just over a little bit. But yeah, I turned this into, like, a little garden area, I believe. It'll have, like, pathways for them to walk on, benches for them to sit on, things like that. I believe I also have it as another, like, area for them to eat. And I thought about all that, I believe, due to the fact that that one area right there had no, like, railing. So I thought, hey, that's kind of cool. That's a good idea. I'll do this. And there we go. Turn them all on. And set up the path. Yeah, let's get rid of those. We don't need those up anymore. Yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I do with this area. And you can kind of tell I'm still, like, thinking about it. I'm pretty sure I add things like plants around in between the two areas, but honestly, I can't remember. Alright, well, that's the main thing I remember doing is that little section right there. There we go. So yes, we can change the people's names. If you guys would like me to change a name in future games, just let me know. And I will name somebody after you. I could also name the actual rides after like somebody who has a cool name. There we go. Bimjo McTitty. For some reason, the little thing did not pop up onto the screen to show what I was writing, but you know, whatever. Not sure why that happened. What a funny name. Yeah, why are the guards not doing their job? Should I have more than one per each section, maybe? Actually, what I've heard recently is a lot of different like theme parks. I think it's mostly Disney, but I'm pretty sure others do this. They'll have like what is known as plain clothed like security guards. So it'll look like just everyday normal people hanging out and just being at the park, but they're actually security or something. I think Disney does that only to not break the illusion. I don't know if other theme parks do that. I think other theme parks would actually benefit from theme the security guard uniforms. I don't know. Doesn't really matter to me. I've never been to a theme park, and honestly, I could care less. And I will never go to one. Unless I make my own, but even if I had the money, I still probably wouldn't. Unless it was like a horror theme park. That would be kind of cool. Ba-da-ba-da. Alright, looks like everything's good, I think. Alright, get some stuff like this going. Wonder why nobody... Oh. You can't find it? Is it really that hard to find? I don't think it is. I'll just bring it down so people can use it. Bring that down so people will actually use it. Don't really care about the map. Oh no, Bimjo has left. going with my little idea there for a bit. I still don't know if it really matters or not. I don't really care. I still like doing it. Alright, yep. Gonna bring some of this more down. Because that's proper English for you. Okay. I feel like that's a fair enough price for it. Everything's looking good. We've paid off the loan long ago, it seems. Company value is very good, so we already achieved the goal. We just have to wait for the year. Let's just go for this. Sure, swinging ship. There we go. And you guys can have free drinks for up to 6 weeks. And advertising for the campaign. Alrighty, well. Now we can place some more plants everywhere. If we wanted to. Park value is pretty much there. Company value, which apparently is something else, is almost double of the park value. Or what the park value should be at. Because it's already past double. Ba-da-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-bum. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum. Ba-da-da-da-bum-bum. Ba-da-da-da-da-bum. 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 Ba-da-da-da-da-dum, bum, 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 bum.
Don't touch my penis.
Alright. It doesn't even really seem like there's anything we need to do. Right now, we're just at the maintaining stage, I believe. There, of course, is the usual thing I like to do, which is making my own maze from scratch, but I don't think I do that in this park. There we go, got ourselves a new mechanic. Uh-huh.
The nipple man comes for you.
Oh yeah, I forgot to set this area up. That becomes... I don't know if I actually make it now that I think about it, but that is an area I was planning on developing a lot of, like, gardens and having it as the main food court area, stuff like that. And when I say you guys can suggest names for people or staff or rides, keep in mind for the rides in this park, we're not going to be in this park. So we'll be going to the park after this one. So yeah, once you see the next... Well, once you guys see the first episode within that park, then you can like start doing names for the rides. But you can start suggesting names for people and for the staff. Because for the staff, I'll just name the staff members until I have no more, and then I'll go with visitors. But I'll kind of like every once in a while I'll like rename a new visitor that came into the park to the name you suggested. So I think that would be a pretty nifty idea. Why is this ice cream stand very unpopular? I can understand the Indiana roller coaster that I think that breaks down all the time. Definitely should be good. And the roller coaster wasn't doing very well. I mean, I'm not sure if it just means they're bad or if... I don't know, if they're maybe just... they don't go to those or something. Well, let's hope lowering the prices of a lot of those will help out. Prices, yeah. Could be that Arachnophobia just constantly breaks down. Oh, one person thinks it's clean at least. That's good to know. Time to hire some more people, get them working, because nobody seems to like to work in real life or the game. All right. Yep, looks like we're back into the whole, just making sure we maintain the park. I don't think we have anything new we can work on. Ah yes, finally getting the, two sections here hooked up together. So that'll be nice. I think they're both 9s. Is that 9 feet? Nope, gotta get it right to it. What the hell? What the hell? Why does it keep deleting the one? Well, whatever. There we go, that's better. For some strange reason, these people just fell off. I should probably have paused the game and picked them up, but oh well. Usually when they find a pathway, they just all stay there, but these ones are not. So of course I'm nice and I make them a temporary path out. Aren't I kind? I am so kind. Still have people who are dumbasses who aren't leaving. Looks like one more. Two more. Now we can just start deleting them. There we go. There. I am such a kind person. We just have this one last left person. That is not proper English. I think we got them all. Now we can add some benches and all that good stuff. Get ourselves a handyman. The handyman can. cleaning up the grass once again. I actually still don't know if this actually works or not, but I mean, it works in that it looks better when it's done, but I don't know if it is the same as having the lawn mowed. Alright. Just going to... You know, I don't think I usually buy more parkland in the games here. I think once I finish all the scenarios in the game, I will go back to my favorite one if I'm not completely bored of the game by then. But yeah, I'll go back to my favorite one, and then I'll just like buy all the land and just like make it completely how I want to. That's strange, our park value actually went down. Not sure why. Huh. Well, let's get all these things going. And the last one. There we go. Well, that's taken care of at least. Wonder why our park value went down. I feel like I was doing a lot of stuff to make it better, but it's not working. There we go. Oh, we have a pizza that we can do now. That's nice. Now we just need to... Finally we get a new place for food. We have like 3 different food sections, so I don't think I have any food courts over there. Court, as if this is inside of a building. I got 3 of them taken care of. Not sure why I didn't place it down on one of them. The monkey man can. Alright, I don't think we have any, like, really all that much new stuff to do. It really is just straight up, I think it's just straight up kind of maintaining. Although we lost park value, we're not making as much money with park tickets. Ride running costs, I don't have to worry about that too much. Wonder what happened in July in the game, of course. That not as much people came here. So shop stock. We're actually not making all that much money from the food. But I did that purposefully, obviously. Well, that's the shops, but for the food, we're actually making quite a lot from the food and drinks. The normal shops, we aren't. Staff wages, we're spending a lot on staff and they're hardly doing any work. Yeah, I'm not sure. We can buy some more land. Although there are some parks that don't allow that. This looks like one of the parks where it does not allow you to buy more. Park rating's pretty decent. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened in July, but things started going downhill then. Could just be a bad month. Bitch. We do have a new ride here. Nothing new here. I don't think I ever built one of these though, so... Just gotta find a decent spot for it. There's a couple of decent spots. There's one right at the park entrance, which is where, when I played this level far in the past, I usually would put this at the entrance of the park for this area. But this section area over here would be a good area for it as well. Which is where I put it. And of course, put it all the way up as far as we can. get the exit to have somewhat of a line out. Alright. No maximum weight. $2 should be good for now until people start hating it. Simple as that. And we're gonna have to get rid of these trees, most regrettably. And there we go. Simple. Alright. We could probably fit one more ride in between the tower and that little section right in the middle area. Not sure what it will be, but I think I do put something there eventually. Man, we are hardly making any money now. To be quite honest, I have forgotten how to bring the park value up. I think you might have to do what I'm doing right now, where I'm bringing in the scenery and garden stuff, like more of that. But I'm not sure. And $4,200 worth of marketing once every couple months is kind of a big amount of money wasted, kinda. But at the same time, it does bring a lot of people in for that month and the next month, so might be a very good idea. That is very tall. I'd probably go on it. I don't have a fear of heights. I actually remember going on the... Someone actually said it was called the Astroglide, but I think that's what do you call it? Like some kind of like sex thing. Let me look it up. Yes, that's what it is, a lubricant. So I think somebody called it lube. Basically, they called it Astroglide, which is lube. But what it is, let me go. Let me go to the maps. So it's in Oregon, Astoria. Yeah, so someone apparently called it someone called it Astroglide, but I'm pretty sure it's the Astoria column. Let me go to Street View on this. Yes. So I went to it was the Astoria column, and apparently they called it Astroglide for some reason. It looks more like a dildo than lube, if anything. But went all the way to the top, and man, that's the highest I've ever been. If you know what I mean. But yeah, it's the highest I've ever been in elevation, like on something like of a building, basically. So that right there is obviously much taller, but I mean, I was just like leaning against the edge too, you know. I was like leaning against it, looking around. I wasn't putting my full weight on the railing or anything, obviously. But yeah, I have no fear of heights like a lot of people do. I mean, I'm a little wary of it, of course. I'm always like cautious about anything, but I don't have a fear, definitely no phobia of it. Actually, I should name those myself. Fear of heights, phobia, acrophobia. That's really close to arachnophobia, which I actually once did have for a very small period of time. Acrophobia. That's what I'll be calling that from now on. But, yeah, let's get back to talking about the park. Well, I guess I was kind of talking about it. I was explaining real life experiences as to explaining a ride in the park. Oh, gonna do the little tip and trick. Alright. But yeah, I've actually never played the second Roller Coaster Tycoon. I have it, but I never played it. I got one of the games actually for free. There was a time when they were just offering it for free. I don't know why, but sometimes sometimes companies do that. So whenever I see something like that, I'm just like on it. I don't even care if I like the game or not. I just download any free game I can find. And yeah, there's probably a site that you can go to that just lists all the free games going on at any time, but I don't know of any. So if any of you guys know of like actual sites that shows all the free games going on at any certain time, please let me know. I would love to go to it. Because I have accumulated a lot of free games. I don't even know if I liked most of them, but I actually got GTA 5 for free that way from Epic Games Store. Not that I use it there because my friend bought it for me on Steam. Yeah, I either find games for free or people buy me games. That's what happens when you don't have a job and haven't been able to find one for almost 20 years. But yeah, I think I already had the first Roller Coaster Tycoon game, and I think I got the second one for free. And I think there's 3 of them. Let's quickly check. Roller Coaster Tycoon. Made by Chris Sawyer. Sawyer. Oh, he's Scottish. What else did he make? He made some, like, interesting things. Roller Coaster Tycoon in the 90s. Oh, 99, actually. I thought I played it in, like, 93. I couldn't have. So I played it when it almost came out, like, first time. So Roller Coaster Tycoon came out in 04. 2004, that is. And then Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic came out in 2016. Oh, that's what I actually have. I have the classic version of Roller Coaster Tycoon, which is actually both Roller Coaster Tycoon and 2 combined into a single game. Okay, so that's what I have. I have the original and I have this. Okay. I think I have Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, but I'm honestly not sure. But I do have Planet Coaster. I do not have Thrillville, though, which is another Coaster Tycoon game. Roller Coaster Tycoon World? Oh, it's the 4th game in the series, but he didn't make it. Yeah, I definitely don't have this one. I didn't even know it was a thing. I'll check it out, though. So yeah, Roller Coaster Tycoon series 1, 2, 3, 3D. Well, that's on the 3DS. I might try it out on the emulator. Tycoon 4. It's for the mobile. Doesn't look like it'd be fun. So 1, 2, and 3. Then Tycoon World. Tycoon Classic, which I have. Oh, so Tycoon World was not reviewed very well while Planet Coaster was. I actually have Planet Coaster. My friend bought it for me. Oh, wait, no, it's his game, but we're, Steam family, so. That's cool. I also downloaded the open source version of Roller Coaster Tycoon, which is OpenRCT and OpenRCT 2. But I didn't really like them. Looks like we're still maintaining the park. Honestly, was not really looking at all what I was doing here. Doesn't look like we got any new rides, though. Oh, we do have bumper cars. That would be a good spot for it. This spot right there where that lone fountain would be the best spot, though. I don't think I'm going to actually put it there, though. Am I going to put it there? It would be better on the other side where the fountain is. There we go. That should be good. If it allows us to put it there. And the exit will be an instant exit with no like pathway at all. Right at the edge. 2 exits like right next to each other. Bumper cars. Let's do 2 minutes. I like some of these parks. I like doing different things. Sometimes I will make it so the rides are free, but I'll make like the food and entrance cost money. That's one thing I like to do. It doesn't work very well all the time though. It doesn't seem like the AI for these characters are very fleshed out so that they understand that they're getting in. They have to only pay for the food and entrance, but then they get all the rides for free, you know? It doesn't seem to work out that very well. At least from what I could tell. Or remember, I should say. The bumper cars music is quite nice. Nobody in queue line. I wonder why. I'll probably have to bring the price down for the bumper cars eventually. Adding some more stuff over here. That's like one of my... I remember that being one of the areas I really like enjoyed working on. Yep, look at it. It's looking lovely garden-like. It was one of my favorite parts of the park, honestly. Very nice. What are people saying? I want to get on something more thrilling. Fair enough. Not paying that much for haunted house. How much is it? 80 cents? 50 cents, I guess. I'll go. That's the lowest I'll go on it, though. Because we're losing money on it. Maybe not wait for a full load, just let people go in continuously, maybe. And honestly, it's such a huge line for not really needing that many people. What I should have done, I don't think I do this, but I should have made the haunted house line just like so much shorter, like a straight line short. And I should have done the same for the scrambler. But most regrettably, I do not do that. I don't think. Whoa, I made haunted house down to 20. Anyways, I hope you guys all enjoyed this episode. Love you all. Peace you, and as always, stay safe.